And then what I want everybody to do is you're going to lean to your right. Everybody lean to your right. And just put your head down on the chair or on the shoulder of the person beside you. Just so everybody can get nice and relaxed, moving to your right. Yep. So you might have to get a little closer. There we go. Now everybody go to your left. Sit up nice and straight. Go ahead, move to your left. Move to your left. And then it's your... There you go. Perfect. All right, everybody sit up nice and straight. Now here's the thing. We're going to do two things. We're going to relax your mind, or we're going to relax your bodies first. After we relax your bodies, we're going to relax your minds. And so when your body gets relaxed, if you don't know what to do with your body, just use the person next to you as a pillow or their chair or whatever it takes for you to get comfortable. All right? And so what I want everybody to do... All right, everybody look right here at me. Everybody sit up nice and straight. Everybody look right here at me. And then keep your neck straight. Don't lift your head up. Just lift your eyes up and look at that light right above me. Yep, keep your neck straight and just stare at that light. And then what we're going to do next, this is called the induction. It takes me about 6-7 minutes. And we're going to lead them through. Again, we're going to relax their bodies, then we're going to relax their minds. And basically put them into like a daydream-like state. So we can get into their imaginations and have a lot of fun and laughs tonight. All right, so people that are up here on stage, we're going to start out by relaxing your body. I'm going to turn some nice soft music on to help you relax a little bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to take 3 deep breaths together. And as we go through this throughout the show, if I ask you to go back out to the audience, don't be offended. Just try again any other time. But what I want you to do is just follow my instructions, listen to the sound of my voice. And from here on out, don't talk to each other unless I ask you to. And just keep your feet flat on the floor. Put your arms on your lap. And let's take 3 deep breaths in. So everybody take a nice deep breath in. And let it out. Take an even nicer deep breath in. And let it out. And then take the deepest breath in yet. And this time as you let it out, let your eyes slowly close. Now you came up here because I'm sure you've done well showing that you have focus, imagination, and can follow the suggestions. And so what we're going to do is we're going to direct our focus to a couple different things. We're going to start out with your chairs, or if you're at a picnic table, your seat. And I want you to put all your focus, all your attention on nothing but your chair. Notice how it fully supports you. All you need to do is sit there and allow your body to relax. Now take all your attention, all your focus onto your right hand. Pay attention to nothing else except for your right hand. And notice how quickly, you weren't thinking about your right hand before, but how quickly when I mention it, you can direct your focus from one thing to another. And bounce all your focus over to your left hand, how nicely it rests on your lap, and how you can block out everything else going on in this place and just put all your focus onto one thing. Let's go down to your right foot. Again, you probably weren't thinking about it before, but as soon as I mention it, you see how well your brain can focus on one thing to the next. And one final thing, I want you to put all your focus on your eyelids. All your focus on your eyelids. And again, you've already been doing good showing your imagination, your focus, your intelligence with the tests we've been doing. And I want you to do it one more time. And I want you to imagine that you have the intelligence, the focus, and the imagination to actually make your brain believe that you can relax those eyelids so much that they just won't open up. So actually make your brain believe you can relax them so much that they're not going to open. Now I'm going to count to 3. When I count to 3, I want you to give them a test. But if you're using your focus, your imagination, your intelligence, putting it all together, you're going to see that your brain works so well that you can actually make it believe that your eyelids are so relaxed they won't open. You should give them a try on 1, 2, and 3. Everybody's doing a great job. Now that relaxation you have in your eyelids, we're gonna send it down your entire body. So that relaxation from your eyelids, imagine it's at the very top of your head, relaxing up in the top of your head as it goes down to your ears. Feel that wave of relaxation go down to your cheeks, down to your chin. And as that relaxation slowly comes down to your neck, you're going to find your neck muscles start to feel loose and limp, and your head will slowly fall forward on the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Allowing your neck to completely relax as that wave of relaxation goes down to your chest. Let every muscle in your body relax as it goes down to your stomach, down to your thighs, down to your knees, your calves, your ankles. Let every muscle in your body relax as it goes all the way out the tip of your toes. Now I'm going to come around, I'm going to touch you on the shoulder. I'm just going to ask you to relax. And when I ask you to relax, I want it to be almost like a lightning bolt of relaxation going through your entire body. Let every muscle go completely loose, completely limp, and just let every muscle completely relax more than it's ever been relaxed before. And just let your muscles completely relax as we go ahead and relax. Good, 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 and relax. And relax. Good, and let you go ahead and out. And go ahead back out. Then I'm going to have you open your eyes. I'm going to have you come take this chair right up here. Go ahead right up there. Perfect. And just go ahead, take a nice deep breath in and let yourself relax. Good. Now just like your bodies are relaxed, we're going to do the same thing to your mind. And going into hypnosis is a lot like falling asleep. At night, the harder you try and fall asleep, the harder it is to fall asleep. And normally you fall asleep the moment you quit trying. So just like your body's relaxed, I just want you to relax your minds, listen to my suggestions, follow what I say. Some really cool things are going to happen tonight. So what I want you to do is imagine you're at the top of a staircase. The staircase, it only has 5 steps. You can see that the steps are numbered. So right below you is step number 5. Below that is step number 4, 3, 2, all the way down to the number 1. And each time you go down one of these steps, you're going to find your mind starts to relax more and more, just like your body. So see yourself going from step number 5 down to step number 4. And each time you get down a step, your mind starts to relax, and those numbers that you see on the steps actually start to disappear as you go from step number 4 down to step number 3. Step number 3 down to step number 2. Numbers are completely disappearing from your mind, focusing more and more on the sound of my voice as you go from step number 2 down to step number 1. And all the numbers will be gone, and your mind will be completely relaxed as you go off that last step, all the way down to the bottom. Now in a moment, I'm going to have you open your eyes, and I'm going to give you what's called an anchor. An anchor is a way for you to go right back into this relaxed state where your body's relaxed, your mind's relaxed, and something you can use throughout the rest of your life to help you relax when you feel anxious, when you feel nervous, or when you're trying to sleep at night. And what I'm going to do is anytime you see me point at you, if I point at you and say the word sleep, right away that's my permission to you to get relaxed again and allow your mind and your body to drift back off into relaxation it is now. So everybody go ahead and take a nice deep breath in. Everybody sit up nice and straight. You can all open your eyes. You'll see me standing right in front of you. Go ahead and open your eyes, see me standing right in front of you. And again, when I point at you, when I say sleep, let yourself drift off right back to where you were, nice and relaxed, all the way down. Go ahead and sleep, 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 and sleep. All right, we're going to do that 2 more times. Each time, allow your body, your mind to relax twice as deep as it currently is. Everybody go and sit up nice and straight. Open your eyes. You're going to see me standing right up here, twice as deep as you just were. As you go ahead and drift off and sleep, 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 and sleep. All right, one last time, we're going to get back into your imaginations. This time as I go down the line, I want you to imagine that I'm holding a little blue light. So just imagine I'm holding a little blue light, and allow that light to relax you and take you deeper than before. So everybody go and sit up nice and straight. Can open your eyes. Everybody sit up nice and straight. Go ahead, sit up nice and straight. Open your eyes. Perfect. We're going to go right down the line. Go ahead and sleep, 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 sleep. All the way down. Now in a moment you're going to hear the audience are going to cheer for you. The louder they cheer, it's just going to relax you even more. It's going to take you deeper and further into your imagination. It's not going to bother you. You're going to hear lots of laughs tonight, lots of fun, lots of cheering. And just allow all those noises to take you deeper into your imagination. So on the count of 3, everybody in the audience, give them a big cheer. You all keep your eyes closed. So here we go, 1, 2, and 3. Good. Let that take you further and further into your imagination, deeper and deeper, allowing your mind and body to relax more and more. Now, since you all volunteered, we're going to do lots of fun and cool stuff tonight. But to get into it, we're going to start out pretty simple, and we're going to do some fun things. And so it's been a long year. It's been a hard year. You've all been working really, really hard. So you all deserve a nice trip, nice vacation. So we're all going to go to Hawaii. So we're going to keep our eyes closed for this, but everybody go ahead and sit up nice and straight. And sit up nice and straight. And on the count of three, I want you to imagine you're at the beach in Hawaii and you're in a lounge chair. On the count of three, get in a more comfortable position. 1, 2, and 3, more comfortable. More comfortable. Perfect. And we're going to turn some music on in Hawaii. There we go. Everybody's having a good time. It's a beautiful day, 70 degrees outside. This is the perfect way to relax and get all the stress away from the year. It's a perfect time. Now, as you're sitting there, they say in Hawaii that the hula dance tells a story with your hands. So what I want you to do is go ahead and put up your hands and show everybody the setting sun. Show them the setting sun. Perfect. Everybody put your hands up and show them the waves going across the ocean. Show them the waves going across the ocean. Perfect. Everybody use your hands. Show them the beautiful girls in the bikinis. Show them the beautiful girls in the bikinis. Nice. Now as you're sitting there, it's starting to get warmer and warmer. It's just going from 70 to 75. Just going from 75 to 80, you find yourself getting hotter and hotter. But you find if you put your hand up and start to fan yourself, it actually makes you feel better. So it goes from 80 to 85, 85 to 90, getting hotter and hotter. As you go 90 to 95, 95, all the way up to 100 degrees. Use both hands. The more you fan, the better you feel. The more you fan, the better you feel. Somebody put the air conditioners on. Everybody take a nice deep breath in. Take a nice deep breath in. You can open your eyes. Open your eyes. Look up here at me. Look up here at me. We're going to start down this way. Just let yourself relax and go ahead and sleep, 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 and sleep. All right, just the guy I'm touching now, I'm going to have you open your eyes. Just the guy I'm touching, go ahead and open your eyes. I'm going to let you go ahead back out here. And the same thing, I'm going to let you go ahead and stand up. I'm going to send you back out here. And then everybody, you're doing a great job. This is girl right here. If you could open your eyes, I'm going to have you slide over one seat. I'm going to get up and move over one. And then this guy right here, if you want to open your eyes, I'm going to move you over a couple seats as well. All right, perfect. So what we're going to do, one more thing for in your imaginations, and then we're going to get into some really, really fun things. And so what I want you to do now is imagine that you're part of a symphony band. And this band is in a competition, and whoever wins the competition, everybody in the band gets a brand new car. Now you really, really want this brand new car. You don't want to let your band members down. There's a couple people that have some special things here. This right here, I'm going to give you some drumsticks. This guy right here, I'm going to give you some drumsticks. So we got our two drummers. Everybody else, you're either going to have a flute, a clarinet, a guitar, a trumpet, trombone, whatever instrument you want. And again, the judges are out here. They're watching. They're looking for which band to give away the brand new cars. So everybody sit up nice and straight. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed. And go ahead and grab your instruments. Drummers, you got your drumsticks. Everybody else, grab your instruments. And again, if you can win this competition, you're going to get a brand new car. So let's show them what you got. All right, give them a huge round of applause. This symphony, they're doing a great job. Let's keep going. Let's win this prize. Don't let your bandmates down. Show them how you can play like never before. Everybody's doing a great job. All right, just our drummers. The two drummers, stand up. Drummers, stand up. All right, here we go, drummers. We're going to bring this home with the drum solo, so you show the judges what you got. All right, this is the big finish. All right, how about a huge round of applause for our symphony? Symphony, that was awesome. You can all, drummers, have a seat. You did a great job. Find your chair, find your chair. Find your chair, keep going right there. Perfect. And just this guy I'm touching right here, go ahead and open your eyes. I'm going to bring you down this way. And we're going to put you right here in this blue chair. And then everybody, you can go ahead and open your eyes. Find me right here on stage. Now we're going to get into some really cool, really fun things. All right, so just keep your eyes focused on me. Go ahead and sleep, 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 and sleep. All right, since you all just want a brand new car, we're actually going to take this car out. We're going to go cruising around. We're going to have a lot of fun things with this car. So go ahead. You're going to keep your eyes closed. This is the last time I'll have you close your eyes, but keep it closed. And what I want you to do, imagine you're sitting in your car. Everybody go ahead and put your seatbelts on. Perfect. Let's go ahead and start up the car. All right, go ahead and pull out. We're going to show this off to some family and friends. And go ahead and hit the radio. Let's see what's on. Perfect. As you're driving down, you can see out the right-hand side one of your friends. Give them a wave. Perfect. As you look down the left-hand side, you can see more friends. Go ahead and give them a wave. Perfect. As you're driving down, on the count of 3, you're going to go over a speed bump. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Now we want to actually see how fast you can make this car go. So we're going to see if we can get this thing all the way up to 100 miles an hour. You're going 45. Go ahead and push it down. 45 to 50. 50 to 55. 55 to 60. 60 to 65. 65 to 70. 70 to 75. 75 to 80. 80 to 85. Let's see if we can get all the way up to 100 as we go. 85 to 90. 90 to 95. 95 all the way up to 1. All right, everybody go ahead and pull over. Everybody pull over, pull over. Now this officer just caught you all driving 100 miles per hour. Some of you might not even be 16 years old yet. But I got good news. This officer said, if you can tell him an excuse that he's never heard before why you were driving 100 miles an hour, he's going to let you go without a ticket. So you need to be creative, and you need to give this officer an excuse that he's never heard before why you're going 100 miles per hour. So let's start right here. What were you going 100 miles an hour for?
I was having a baby.
You were having a baby? Okay. How about right here? What were you going so fast for?
The wife called for milk.
The wife called. She needed her milk. Okay. How about right here? What were you going so fast for?
I was nauseous.
You were nauseous? Okay. How about right here? What were you going so fast for?
My dad ran away and he was a cop, so I thought he was coming back.
You thought your dad was coming to get you? How about right here? What were you going so fast for?
The dogs had to take a shit.
Okay. And how about right here? What were you going so fast for?
I thought you were bringing my ex-wife back.
You thought they were bringing your ex-wife back? Okay, how about right here? What were you going so fast for?
The mac and cheese is getting cold.
Your mac and cheese, you want to get home and eat it? That's a valid excuse. I got good news for everybody. The officers absolutely loved your excuses. They're not going to give you a ticket, so you can take a nice deep breath in and allow yourself to relax, knowing no tickets are going to be given today. And then everybody sit up nice and straight. Sit up nice and straight. See me right here on stage. Right here on stage. So go ahead and open your eyes. Open your eyes. Let yourself drift off even deeper as you go ahead and sleep, 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 sleep. Nice. All right, in a moment, just this girl in the middle. Keep your eyes closed for a second. And the girl in the middle, in a moment I'm going to wake you back up. And when I wake you up, you're going to find something really strange has happened. You're going to find out that you can no longer remember the number 6. So when you count, you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and so on. If you go backwards, it's going to be 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And until I snap my fingers, the number 6 is going to be erased from your mind. If you understand that, nod your head yes. Okay, everybody else that's up here in a moment, you're going to see me interviewing a girl on stage. And you're going to realize that this girl can't remember the number 6. And when she forgets the number 6, you're going to think it's one of the funniest things that you've ever seen in your life. If you understand that, nod your head yes. Perfect. Everybody sit up nice and straight. Everybody sit up nice and straight, nice and straight. You can open your eyes. Everybody can open their eyes, watch what's going on. Now, I like to do some interviews with some of the people who volunteered. Do you mind if I interview you? All right, yeah, come on up here. Yeah, you can put your shoes back on. All right, so what's your first name?
Allison?
Allison, okay, so I appreciate you volunteering today. Have you ever volunteered in a show before?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And so how, what do you do, work?
Yeah.
What do you do for work?
I'm a teacher.
Your teacher, what grade do you teach?
Second.
Second, okay, so by that time they already know how to count pretty well, starting to do addition, subtraction, right? Okay. So I'm sure you know, how many fingers do you have?
10.
10, and how many toes do you have?
10.
10, good. So we're just going to check that out. So go ahead and put your two hands out like this. We're going to start with the number 1, and we're going to go one at a time, and we'll go all the way up to the number 10, okay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, wait a second, I thought you said you had 10
I
fingers.
only have 10.
You only have 10.
Yeah.
How did we get to 11?
I don't know.
Well, let's try. Maybe I went too fast. We'll go again. So nice and loud. We'll start with the number 1 and we'll go. You know how many fingers you have, right?
10.
You definitely have 10.
Okay, 10.
All right, here we go. Let's do it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Something's not right.
Okay. Do you think maybe you grew an extra finger up here?
No.
No? How about we go backwards? We'll start with the number 10. We'll go down to the number 1. So nice and loud.
10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
That's not making any sense?
No.
No. All right. Allison, watch. When I snap my fingers, the number 6 is going to be back in your mind. 1, 2, 3. Just count 1 to 10 for us.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Give her a round of applause. We'll go right down the line. Go ahead and sleep, sleep, sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. What do you got your shoes off again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you want to make sure about the toes? All right, go ahead and count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, you got them right. All right, you're good. And your name was Allison? Yeah, go to sleep. Okay. All right, so in a moment I'm going to wake you all back up this time. Anytime you hear me say the word bad, if you hear me say the word bad, you're going to be 100% convinced that the person next to you stinks really, really bad. And you're not going to be embarrassed. It smells so bad. You're not going to be embarrassed to tell us exactly who it is that stinks and exactly what that smell smells like. So anytime you hear me say the word bad, also that smell, it smells really, really bad, but it's not going to make you sick. Don't let it make you sick. But it is really bad. It's really nasty. And again, you'll tell us who it is and what they smell like. If you all understand that, nod your head yes. Perfect. Everybody go ahead and sit up nice and straight. Everybody sit up nice and straight. Can all open your eyes? All open your eyes. All right, in a moment, we'll get into the hypnosis stuff. And again, it's with texting now and people being able to focus on so many different things. It's been a while since I've had a bad show. I haven't had a bad show in quite a while, and we have what seems to be the problem over here.
A little bit of a smell.
A little bit of a smell coming from where?
That side of the table.
What's it smell like?
Not good.
Not good. And I see, you seem uncomfortable. What do you smell?
Like rotten milk.
Coming from who?
Over here.
Over here. And Allison, what are you smelling?
Vomit.
Coming from where?
Out there.
Down here. Do you smell anything?
It smells pot.
You smell pot. Coming from where?
Dennis.
Dennis, what are you smelling?
It's not good.
Who's it coming from? And what's it smell like?
Poop.
And how about right here? What are you smelling?
The tractor.
The tractor? All right, the smell's gone. Everybody take a nice deep breath in. Smell went away. Smell went away. Everybody's doing a great job. Go ahead and look up here at me. Go ahead and look up here at me. Okay, go ahead and sleep, 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 and sleep. All right, in a moment, we're going to wake you all back up. Just the person I'm touching right here. Keep your eyes closed for a second. But when I wake you up, you're going to find something strange has happened to you. You're going to find out you can no longer remember your last name. So you're going to remember your first name, you'll remember your middle name, but no matter how hard you try, until I snap my fingers, you're not going to be able to remember your last name. If you understand that, nod your head yes. Perfect. And then right down here, this guy, keep your eyes closed. When I wake you up, you're going to be 100% convinced that your name is no longer Dennis. You're going to be 100% convinced that your name is now Cha-Cha. So anytime I ask you your name, you're going to tell me it's Cha-Cha. Your first name is going to be Cha-Cha. Your middle name is going to be Cha-Cha. Your last name is going to be Cha-Cha. And every time I ask you about your name or what your name is, you're just going to get a little bit more and more annoyed as I keep asking you. Do you understand that? Nod your head yes. Perfect. Everybody go ahead and sit up nice and straight. Go ahead and open your eyes. All right, we're going to do a couple more interviews. Let's see. This guy right here, do you mind if I interview you? Yep, come on up here. And this guy right here, do you mind if I interview you? come on up here. And I appreciate you both for volunteering in the show. We'll start out. What's your first name?
Jamie,
Jamie, and what do you do for work?
nuclear security.
Okay, nice. So, nuclear security. What are you protecting?
The power plant.
Right, power plant, yeah. That sounds a little scary, a little dangerous. No, it's not? Okay. So Jamie, you said Jamie?
Yes.
Jamie's your first name. What's your middle name?
Lee.
Lee, and what's your last name? Wait, let's try this again. Your first name is?
Jamie.
Jamie. Your middle name is?
Lee.
And your last name is? That's okay, you keep thinking about it. What was your first name?
Cha-cha.
Cha-cha? Okay. That's interesting. What's your middle name?
Cha-cha.
Cha-cha, and your last name is?
Cha-cha.
Wait a second. Your first name's?
Cha-cha.
And your middle name is?
Cha-cha.
And your last name is?
Cha-cha.
All right, we'll come back to that. How old are you?
46.
46. So you've known your name for a long time, right?
Yeah.
It hasn't changed recently?
No.
Oh, let's try again. Your first name is?
Jamie.
Your middle name is?
Lee.
And your last name is? Kind of strange, huh?
Lee. No.
Well, let's go fast. Your first name is?
Jamie.
Middle.
Lee.
Last name?
Cha-cha.
That's okay. Keep thinking. Your first name was?
Cha-cha.
Your middle name is?
Cha-cha.
And your last name is?
Cha-cha.
Is that like a family name, or where'd that come from?
I think so.
You think so? Like a great grandpa?
We
or
went to a
something?
family reunion, so yeah, cha-cha.
It's Cha-Cha. How do you spell that?
C-H-A.
Okay. And then another C-H-A?
Yeah.
Both
Times
C's?
3.
Both C's capitalized or just one?
Yeah, we capitalized all 3.
Okay, did you put a dash in the middle or no dash?
No.
No, just Cha-Cha.
Yeah, just go cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Okay. And your first name was?
Jamie.
And your middle name is?
Lee.
The last name is? Are you married?
Yeah.
Is your wife here?
Yeah, she's right there videotaping it.
Okay, and what is his last name? Fox. Okay. Have you ever heard that before? No? Well, let's try this. Your first name is?
Jamie.
Your middle name is?
Lee.
And your last name is? Well, watch this. When I snap my fingers, your last name comes back. Watch my fingers. 1, 2, 3. Your first name is?
Jamie.
Middle name?
Lee.
Last name?
Fox.
Give him a round of applause. You did a great job, and your first name is?
Cha-cha.
Cha-Cha. Let's keep him Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha, you can go ahead and have a seat back in your chair. And we're going to go right down the line. Go ahead and sleep, 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 and sleep. In a moment, we're going to wake you all back up. This time, you're all going to find out you're in the middle of a game show. And the game show, we're going to give away a really, really cool prize. And you want to win this cool prize, so when you wake up, I'll be the game show host. I'll tell you what the game is and how you win the prize. And again, you're excited because this is something that's actually going to benefit the campground. So on the count of 3, everybody go ahead and open your eyes. 1, 2, and 3. Find me up here. So thank you all for joining the game show. We actually have a contest for the campground. The campground is looking to add a statue to the entrance to the campground. So think about this campground and some of the things that you do here, see here, and what would be a really, really cool statue. So for this game show, you actually have to get into the pose of what that statue would look like. And the judges are out here. We're going to use, one of the kids want to be the judge? You would like to be the judge? All right, so you'll look at the judge is right over here, so you're trying to impress her and try her to get to pick your statue that we're going to put out in the front of the campground. And again, you'll get in that pose. You'll come up with a really cool name for your statue, and facial expressions will probably help you win. All right, so everybody go ahead and stand up, spread yourselves out just a little bit. On the count of 3, you'll get in the pose of your statue, and then we'll come and learn a little bit about him. So go ahead and get in your pose on 1, 2, and 3. All right, so I'm going to start out right here. Just this guy, what's the name of your statue?
The fisherman statue.
The fisherman, and what just represents fishing here?
Yeah, you have a big fish, big catfish on it.
Sounds good. And this lady right here, what's the name of your statue?
Go.
Go, and what's that represent?
Going to have fun.
Going to have fun. Nice. The statue right here, what's the name of yours?
Calmness.
Calmness, and then just what it
Just when you
stands
come
for?
camping, it's just very relaxing.
Sounds good. And how about right here? What's the name of your statue?
Fisherwoman.
Fisherwoman, just representing fishing as well?
Yeah.
All right, how about right back here? What's the name of your statue?
Rock on.
Rock on. And what's it represent?
Having fun.
Just having fun. Nice. And Cha-Cha right here, what's yours represent?
Indian statue.
The Indian statue. Just for the name of the campground?
Absolutely.
Sounds good. And how about down here? What's the name of yours?
I'm going to get it.
You're going to get it. What's it represent?
Me going to get everything.
Going to get everything. Sounds good. So I'm going to let you come up. Which one of these do you want to pick? You're picking his? All right, perfect. Give Asher a big round of applause. Everybody else, you did great statues, but go ahead and have a seat down. Asher, you're our winner, so you get a prize, so come on up here. And you can go ahead and have a seat. And Asher, what I'm going to do is, I have a little handful of what's called hypnotic dust. Okay, so let's move down here a little bit. And I'm going to give you some, just stand right over here. I'm going to give you some of this hypnotic dust. But what this dust does, if you just take a little pinch of it and throw it at a person, it knocks them right into hypnosis, into relaxation. So let me show you how it works. If I just take a little pinch of this, check this out. Perfect. So hold your hand out. I'm going to give you this hypnotic dust, and then go ahead right down the line and go ahead and knock them all out with your dust. Perfect. Now, Asher, come on right over here. Have a seat in your chair. Now, you saw what just a little bit of dust does to them, right? So what I want you to do is you're going to take a nice big clump of hypnotic dust. You're going to throw it in the air, let it hit you in the head, and watch what happens. Perfect. So in a moment, we're going to wake you all back up. This time, you're going to find that you're part of the world's worst dance contest. You're part of the world's worst dance contest. So if you're not a good dancer, this is the perfect opportunity for you, because we're not looking for the best dancers. We're actually looking for the world's worst dancers. And whoever dances the worst is going to be the winner of this contest. Now, we don't have enough room for everybody to be in this, so that there is a prize at the end. So if you would like a ticket for this, just raise your hand. We'll get some people, we'll get you a ticket. And let's see, we're going to get you a ticket. This guy right here, we're going to give you a ticket. And I think we'll use you three. All right, so everybody go ahead and sit up nice and straight. You all can open your eyes, and three people that are in the contest, if you want to take a step forward, go ahead and stand up. There are three people in the contest. I think, Cha-Cha, we're going to use you a little bit later. You can go and have a seat. All right, so we want to show them your absolute worst dance moves. Here we go. a huge round of applause for Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha, did you catch her name?
No.
Now you want to take her with you and get her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Cha-Cha. You can take her with you. We'll find out a little bit later what her name is. For everybody else, right down the line, go ahead and sleep, 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 and sleep. Let every breath you take, every word you hear, allow you to go a little bit deeper. Does anybody know how to turn the lights on? In here, do they come on or they don't come on? You know how to turn them on? Is there a switch somewhere? Oh, I see them. Perfect. All right, so we're going to give this a shot. If we can get this to work, this will be a lot of fun. So just the guy that I'm touching now, keep your eyes closed. In a moment when you wake up, you're going to find out that you're not from Earth. You're actually from Mars. And you're going to find there's a whole bunch of people that came from Earth, and they're on your planet, and you're not very happy that they're on your planet. You wish that they would just leave you alone and leave your planet. So you're going to see a whole bunch of Earthlings out in the audience, and you're going to be very upset that they're there. But you don't know much about Earth, so you don't know how to speak English. You don't know how to speak any of the languages from Earth. The only thing you know how to speak is Martian. If you understand that, nod your head yes. Perfect. Everybody go ahead and sit up nice and straight. You can all open your eyes. All right. Now I understand. Do you mind coming up here? I know this is your planet, and all these people came to visit. And now you can't speak English, so you're going to have to tell them in Martian. Tell them you're now on my planet. So I'm going to take all the men, and I'm going to chop them up into little pieces. And I'm going to take all the women back to my place. And we're going to party all night. All right, and I got bad news because while you were up here speaking, your wife was listening. Now your wife, she's been studying a little bit about Earth, so she knows both English and Martian, so she can kind of be like a translator for us. So if you don't mind, you just heard what your husband said. You're not too happy about this, so I'm going to stay between you just so you don't get too mad. But he just said he's going to take he's going to cut up all the men, and he's going to take all the women to his place. Wait, you can tell us first in English. What do you think about that? There's children, so you don't want to say it in front of them? Well, you know what? They don't speak Martian, so you tell them in Martian. What do you think? Wait, hold on. What did he just say to you? Well, tell them what you think about that.
There's kids. I can't.
Well, tell them in Martian. In your kindergarten class, I'm going to be your teacher, but you don't really like me. But you're a little bit afraid of me. So anytime I'm looking at you, you're going to be nice, you're going to be obeying the rules and doing what you're supposed to do. But anytime I turn my back, if you see me turn my back, you're going to make all the funny, nasty, mean faces and gestures at me like you would when you were 5 years old. If you all understand that, nod your head yes. All right, everybody go ahead and sit up nice and straight. Everybody open your eyes. Kindergarten day. We're going to have a lot of fun today. Everybody ready to work today? All right, so I got some work to do at my desk first, and then we'll do some fun things together. And we'll do everything to have the... Was somebody making faces at me? They were there? Yeah, don't be making faces. I got work I got to get done, and then we'll do some fun things together, and we'll have everybody... Did you see is somebody making faces?
No, sir.
No? Did you see anybody making faces? All right, so I'll get my work done. You all do what you need to do, and we'll have the... All right, I'll tell you what. We'll just get right into it. Is this a stuffed animal you brought to school today from home?
Uh-huh.
Okay, sounds good. And so what I want you to do, how about we color? You all want to color? All right, go ahead and take your coloring books out. Perfect. Go ahead and color. Go ahead and color. Check this out. On the count of three, it's going to... On the count of three, it's going to get twice as big. 1, 2, and 3. Your coloring book just got twice as big. Twice as big. On the count of three, it's going to double in size again. 1, 2, and 3, getting super big. Super big. Oh, wait, your neighbor's coloring in your book. Your neighbor's coloring in your book. Get them out. Get them out. All right, you guys can't get along. Put your coloring books away. Put your coloring books away. Everybody sit down. Everybody sit down. Now check this. Everybody look up here at your teacher. Check this out. When I snap my fingers, I'm going to turn into Santa Claus. 1, 2, 3. Hey, it's good to see you. Have you been a good little boy this year?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, what are you wanting for Christmas this year?
A toy truck and a wiffle ball bat.
Awesome. Sounds good. Have you been a good girl?
Of course.
Yeah, what would you like for Christmas?
Big Barbie house.
You want a big Barbie house? Okay, perfect. What would you like for Christmas this year?
I haven't been good at all.
You haven't been good? A lump of coal maybe for you this year?
No, I'm gonna have another cat.
Okay, and how about you? What would you like?
Tonka truck.
You want a Tonka truck?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to make sure you're on the nice list. What's your name?
Cha-cha?
Your name's Cha-Cha? Okay, sounds good. And how about you? What would you like?
An RC car.
An RC car. All right, we're going to get everybody something special for Christmas. We're going to go right down the line. Go ahead and sleep, sleep, sleep. Sleep, 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 and sleep. At the moment, we're going to do one of my very favorite things that we do with that, but we're just going to do a real quick demonstration here. Since you're furthest into your imagination, go ahead. You sit up nice and straight. Open your eyes. And your name's Allison, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. And if you don't mind me asking, Allison, how old are you?
40.
40. How much do you remember about when you were actually in kindergarten? Do you remember? Do you remember what your teacher's name was?
Mm-hmm.
You do? Okay. I'm assuming you don't remember where you sat in the classroom, though, or do you?
No, not really.
Okay. And you probably didn't know. Did you have like desks in rows, or did you have them like all pushed together in like squares?
It was like a table.
A table. Okay. Did you remember every single person that sat at your table? No. Too long ago?
Yeah.
All right. Watch. Go ahead and relax and sleep. And I'm going to wake you back up. This time when you wake up, you're going to be back in kindergarten. Or you're not back in kindergarten, but you remember clearly kindergarten. And you remember what you wore for picture day. It's going to be picture day. You're going to remember exactly what you wore that day. You're going to remember where you sat in the classroom, what your teacher's name is, and every single person that sat around your table in kindergarten. It's going to be clear as day to you. If you understand that, nod your head yes. Perfect. Everybody sit up nice and straight. Everybody can open their eyes. So Allison, I understand you know a whole lot about kindergarten?
I do.
You have a good memory?
Yeah.
Okay, and what did you wear for picture day?
It was this blue denim dress, and it had like these white flowers on it.
Okay, what was your teacher's name?
Mrs. Rissmiller.
Okay, and where did you sit in the classroom?
I sat back at a table, kind of towards the door. My back was towards the door. I was facing the chalkboard in front.
Sounds good. And what do you, who sat at your table with you?
There was Paul, Amy, and I think Megan.
Paul, Amy, and Megan?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Really appreciate that. Now, if we could go back in time and we went back to Allison's kindergarten classroom, probably none, I mean the teacher, I think she remembered, but probably the people around her desk where she sat, she might remember what she wore, but most of it's probably not true because it's all in your imagination. But the benefit of hypnosis and focus is you can convince your mind of pretty much anything. So people can convince themselves that they don't need a certain drug. They can convince themselves that they don't need to smoke. They can convince themselves that they don't need to overweight or overeat. They can convince themselves that they don't need to be afraid of whatever the fear is, whatever the anxiety is, whatever the depression is. So there's a lot of benefit to a lot of the stuff that you see up here. So one of the things that I do, like after the show, if anybody's interested, there's 2 things up here. The first one is called Practical Hypnosis. It gives you a link to a secret place on my website that has like a 10-minute audio. And there's about a dozen different issues from drugs and alcohol, smoking, insomnia, bad habits, self-esteem. And so listening to that just as you're drifting off to sleep at night, you listen to it every night for 2 weeks, then you listen to it every other night for 2 weeks, and then for about once or twice a week for another 2 weeks. So in about a month and a half, you can break just about any habit with that. And also, as a therapist, I specialize in anxiety and depression treatment. I work solely with those in my private practice, and I created a complete recovery program for people who deal with anxiety and depression. I put it all on video. It's 15 video sessions. There's a workbook that goes with it that's free to download, so it gives you full access. So if you know anybody in your life that deals with anxiety or depression, it's a great way to help them out. And then anybody interested in some of the skills, we did a lot of fun things at the beginning with your hands locking together, the magnets on your fingertips, the circle on the chin. I teach you 20 different fun techniques you can do with people just to kind of mess with their minds a little bit and kind of do hypnosis without actually hypnotizing people. And you could literally walk into a party or an event and entertain people for 45 minutes just messing with their minds with some of those things in there. All right, so when the show's over, if anybody's interested, on my website, these sell for $10, but when I do a show, it's always half price. So either one would be $5. And then kids, we did a magic show earlier, but if you weren't at the show, we sold a whole bunch of magic tricks afterwards that are all $5. So if anybody's interested in those are up here as well. All right, so we're going to do one more fun thing with all of you. So let's go right down the line. Go ahead and sleep, 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 and sleep. All right, this time when you wake up, you're all going to find that you're world-famous rappers. But you're not normal rappers. You only rap your favorite children's song. So it might be Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, might be the ABCs, might be Row, Row, Row Your Boat. So think back to when you were a little kid, what your favorite song was, and people all over the world come to see and listen to you hear their favorite children's song in rap version. Do you all understand that? Nod your head, yes. Perfect. Everybody sit up nice and straight. And go ahead and open your eyes. We're going to put on a beat in the background. When you're ready to share your song, just raise your hand. Go ahead whenever you're ready. Take it away. How about a huge round of applause? That was awesome. Thank you so much. We want to hear your favorite children's song.
Yo, yo, ABC, 1, 2, 3. Come on and sing with me. Yo, ABC, DEF, GHI, JKL, and then into the PQRS, TUV. Now you're rocking with me, XYZ.
Perfect. Give him a huge round of applause. All right, Cha-Cha, I'm going to let you bring us home. Before Cha-Cha goes, anybody else want to share their favorite children's song?
Bring it, Cha-Cha.
All right, Cha-Cha, bring us home. Let's hear what you got.
It's our ABCs. They're 1, 2, 3s. We have nothing on you. Could you have some to us? Fat boy.
How about a huge round of applause for Cha-Cha? Cha-Cha, that was awesome. Thank you so much. All right, what I want you all to do, take a look at this. This is really cool. What I'm holding right here is what's called a hypnotic boomerang. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw it. You're going to see it swing around the trees. It's going to go across behind those trees. It's going to come back up this way. It's going to come back in the pavilion. It's going to hit you in the head, but it's not going to hurt you. It's only going to knock you into hypnosis and feeling really, really good. So go ahead and follow it with your eyes. See it go around that way. See it come across the back. See it go back up the side. As soon as it comes back in the pavilion, hits you in the head. Let it knock you right back down into a nice relaxation world of hypnosis. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to bring everybody back out of hypnosis. We're going to bring you back to the reality, back to this world. All right, there's just a couple things that we're going to do as we're bringing you out. First of all, if you came up here with a certain habit or a certain issue that you wanted to try and break, if you want more confidence, more self-esteem, a habit that you want to break, while you're going up the steps, you're going to be going up those steps that you went down. I want you to, as you're walking up those steps, picture yourself being successful and not smoking and not overeating, being able to handle your anger better. Whatever that issue is, I want you to see yourself being successful with that. The second thing, all the stuff with the missing numbers, the missing names, the smells, and everything that you experienced up here, I want you to remember those things and be proud that you entertained everybody tonight, but allow them to kind of be erased from your memory and everything's back to normal. Except while you're in this pavilion. While you're in the pavilion, if anybody says my name, if somebody says Mike Lee, right away you're just going to respond with he's the man. So when you hear Mike Lee, you'll just say he's the man. And the last thing, just cha-cha. So cha-cha, while you're in this pavilion tonight, your name's going to stay cha-cha. So anytime anybody asks you what your name is, you're just going to be 100% convinced, and it's going to stay cha-cha until you walk out of the pavilion. After you walk out of the pavilion, your mind will switch over and go back to whatever your name is. All right, so everybody, you're at the bottom of those steps. We're slowly going to walk up them. You're going to stay relaxed. Again, you're going to be proud that you all participated, and everything will be gone again, except until you hear Mike Lee. You're just going to yell, he's the man, and cha-cha, you're going to keep your name. So see yourself being successful, whatever you want, as you go up. Step number 1. And the numbers start to appear back on the steps as you go from 1 to step number 2. Keep going up slowly as you go from 2 up to step number 3. Everybody sit up nice and straight. Everybody feeling good, feeling relaxed. We go from step number 3 to step number 4. And everybody go ahead and open your eyes as we go to step number 5. Now when I do these shows again, I'm relying on people to come up here, have fun personalities, good imaginations. You are all very entertaining tonight. So thanks for sharing your imaginations and everything with us. So all of you stand up. Like I said, you are all the stars of the show. All of you, what do we got? 7. Take a nice big bow. Give them a big round of applause. And everybody, my name is Mike Lee. He's the man. Thank you all very much for watching. Feel free to come on up here and see any products. Also at Campgrounds, I love if you have